Hi children, in this video we are going to learn major important concepts on triangles, which are angles in triangles. Majorly we are going to focus only two properties. The first property is called as angle sum property. So we all know that how many angles are there in a triangle? Triangle contains three angles. Yeah. So when we are adding three angles, always we are going to get 180. So keep this point in your mind. Very important. It can be any type of triangle. It can be equilateral or isosceles or scalene, or when you are dividing this in terms of angles, many type of triangles are there, right? In any type of triangle, whenever you are adding three angles, I am talking about the interior angles. Whenever you are adding three angles in a triangle, always you are going to get 180 only. Okay. Now in terms of diagram, you just consider here angle A, angle B and angle C are given. When you are writing, you need to write this as angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so this property helps us to identify the missing angles in triangle as well. So if we know any two angles, then it would be very easy for us to find the third angle by just adding and subtracting them from 180. Okay, so I will also explain you how to apply these properties when we are doing problem solving. For example, you just to take a look of this diagram. So here the diagram is given like three angles. One angle is missing here. Okay, now how can we apply that property in identifying the missing angle here? Just now we have learned that when you are adding these three angles, what you are going to get? You are going to get 180. So simply you can just add everything, x plus 45 degree plus 70 degree is equal to 180. So when you are adding these two, you will be getting 115 is equal to 180. Now in order to get the x value, I need to transform it to the right hand side. So it would become what? Subtract. So 115, which is nothing but what? 65 degree. Yes, so this is what your x value. If you want to check your answer whether it is correct or not, it's very simple. You add all the angles now. Okay, 65 x value we just got and 75 and 70, then you will be getting 180, hence your answer is correct. Just to do a simple addition. So whenever we are supposed to find any missing angle in your triangle, you make sure that the property is angle sum property. We are applying sum is going to be always 180 degree. It can be in terms of any type of triangle. Okay, it's a common property which is applicable for all type of triangle. Whenever you are adding three angles in a triangle, make a note of it, you are going to get always 180. So simply you just add these two, okay, just apply addition and then subtract them from 180, you will get the answer. Okay, I'll also go with one more example. You check out this diagram. This is little bit different one because they have mentioned only one angle here, whereas this angle doesn't represent anything, which means what? We do have a previous knowledge that whenever the symbol is given like this, it always represents 90 degree. So when 90 degree alone, sometimes they will mention in terms of numerical, otherwise simply they will give this notation which represents, we need to understand by looking it represents 90 degree. Now same like the previous one, you can just write x plus 90 plus 45 is equal to 180. So add them, you will be getting 135 and just simply subtract x is equal to 180 minus 135. So your answer would be 45. Yeah. So simply apply this law, that is angle sum property. Whenever we are adding three angles, we are getting 180 property. We can directly find the missing angles in triangle. Okay. Now some questions you may come across in which cases angles will be mentioned outside of your triangle, which means it's called as exterior angle property, and we do have a fantastic property on exterior angles also as well. So I hope you have learned how to find a missing angle inside the triangle. Now it's time to move for exterior. So for exterior of triangle, this is the property. You just give a readout now. The sum of two interior angles in a triangle is equal to the opposite exterior angle. Okay, opposite exterior angle. Better I'll give with the explanation of a diagram. Just consider this is a triangle and I am extending one side to the outside of your diagram. Like if you are liking ABC is given like this, at the point of B I am just extending it. Okay, now what happens here? A, you are making one angle, and C, you are making one angle, and to the B you are making an exterior angle. Okay, exterior angle. Now try to understand what I am saying. Listen carefully. Whenever you are adding these two interior angles, it would be exactly equal to the exterior opposite angle. See, I am not extending A side, I am not extending C side, I am extending third vertex B side to the exterior. That sum would be equal. Okay, they are going to be equal. For example, if here you are getting some 30 degree and if here you are getting some 70 degree, then this angle at B exterior would be 100 degree. So this is the property you must learn on exterior angle on a triangle. Is it clear now? Yes, can you understand? So whenever we are adding two interior angles in a triangle, it is going to be always equal to the opposite exterior angle. Okay, based on these kind of questions, based on this kind of diagram also, we are going to find the missing angles in triangle. So as I mentioned in the earlier stage, there are two types of properties which help us to find the missing angles in triangle. The one is what we have seen already, sum of interior angles is always 180, and the second one is this one, which states that the sum of two interior angles of a triangle is always equal to the opposite exterior angle. Okay, the name of this property is called as exterior angle property. Okay, so make a note of it. I hope you understand with this diagram. Even when I am going to explain with the problem solvings as well in the upcoming slide, you will understand it even better. Okay, so to continue watching, to get all my videos into your mobile directly whenever I am posting, to get the notifications, make sure if you still didn't subscribe to our channel, kindly subscribe it and hit the bell icon. Only after hitting the bell icon you will receive the direct notifications whenever I am posting, whenever I am coming with new interesting videos like this. So let's get into problem solving now. Now check out this one. This question is based on exterior angle property. Now just observe the diagram. Two angles are given inside whereas one angle is given outside. So now only we have learned that sum of two interior angle is equal to exterior angle. So simply you can write x is equal to 52 plus 61. That's it. It's very simple, right? That's all your answer within two lines. When you are doing for exam purpose or anything, you need to write one more sentence that by using exterior angle property on triangle. You state that, you give the statement, and then you can finish off this answer within two lines. Just you are going to add only these two numbers. What happens if x gives inside? You need to subtract there. Okay, so we will do some questions also, like you have check out this question. Here also two interior angles are given and one exterior is given, but in this case the unknown variable lies inside. So what I need to do? By exterior angle property, how we are going to write? By exterior angle property, x plus 45 gives you 90. So from this you need to find x value. So how to find x value? Just transform this 45 to right hand side. So it will become what? 90 minus 45, which will give you 45 degree. Yes, so here also you can easily observe two types will be there. One is variable will lie outside. You can simply add the numbers. when variable gets inside, you need to subtract, which means what? X plus 45 gives 90. So what number added to 45 to get 90? In order to get that, obviously we are going to subtract them. Okay, so this is how, by observing the diagram deeply, you need to find the variable values. Okay, sometimes the diagram may involve only interior angle, sometimes the diagram involve exterior angle property also. So you must choose the suitable property in order to get your solution. Now I'll give two more diagrams also as well. So what I want you to do is, you better pause the video and try these questions. And if you want to do more questions, just to check out the description, I am sharing the link of a 4-page question paper where you can simply download that. If possible, you can take printout and practice. Otherwise, just to download it, look at the phone and you can do practice as well. Hoping that you are trying these questions by pausing your video. Now let me do. Just observe what I am going to do here. X is equal to 122. Am I right? Have you done this correctly? Sum of 2 interior is equal to exterior. So I am writing it as x plus x is equal to 122, which means what? 2 times x is 122. So x is equal to simply 122 by 2. Multiply becomes divide here. So when I am cancelling this, 6 2s are 12, 1 2s are 2. So your answer is x equal to 61 degree. So if you have done this correctly before I am doing, hats off. Just to share that what you have done, whether correctly or wrongly, in the comment box. Now it's time to move for the second question. Here also again the question involving exterior angle property, like you need to write this as x plus 60 gives you 105. So how to find the number here? 105 minus 60. So it is going to be like 55 degree. Am I right? Yes. Have you done these two correctly? So if you haven't done, no problem. I just want you to download the worksheet, which the link is available in the description. You can keep learning. You can start solving more and more sums in order to get thorough with this concept. It is not like that just you are learning and moving. You need to do more practice by just downloading the worksheet. It's a free worksheet only. You can do practice. And before moving, I hope you have got thorough knowledge about these two major properties on triangles. One is angle sum property, in which we have learned that when you are adding all the three angles in your triangle, you are getting 180, and the second property followed by is exterior angle property. Now there are few key points also you must know before moving on. So just to check out the key points here, additional knowledge, just to read out all these four, very important. In an equilateral triangle, all angles are equal and they are always 60 degree. So we know what is equilateral triangle, right? Equilateral triangle means what? All sides will be equal. So when all sides are equal, make sure all angles are also equal. When all angles are equal, the only possibility of getting 180 is what? 60, 60, 60 only. There is no other possibility. Can you agree this or not? Is there any other way of expressing equal angles which are getting 180 other than 60? Not possible, right? So equilateral triangle always have equal angles and not any other number. They will always get 60 degree angle only. And check out the second point. What second point states is the angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So what are they saying here is, you just consider an equilateral triangle. Okay, so we know what is equilateral triangle, right? Only two sides will be equal. For example, this side and this side are equal. When two sides are equal in an isosceles triangle, the angles which are opposite are also equal. So what they are saying is these two angles also equal. Okay, try to understand. Whenever two sides are equal in an isosceles triangle, the angles are also equal. For example, if they are mentioning here 70 and here they are mentioning it as x, means you can simply write x equal to 70. Okay, since these two sides are equal. Okay, when two sides are equal, then angles are also equal. So this is an important property which lies on isosceles triangle. Okay, I hope you got first 2 points. And third point is, a triangle cannot have more than one right angle. Yeah, obviously. See what happens when you are considering a right triangle. So one angle is going to be 90. So there is no possibility of getting another triangle 90, because if you are just considering another triangle 90, then third angle will be 0, no? Since addition of all the three angles must be 180. So 0 angle is never going to be possible in a triangle. In the very similar way, last point also, a triangle cannot have more than one obtuse angle. So obtuse angle means what? Angle more than 90. For example, if you are considering one angle as 100, is there any possibility to get another angle which is more than 90? For example, if you are taking second angle 90 or 95, if you are taking, which is not possible, right? Because here itself you are getting the sum 180, but addition of 3 angle is 180 only. So which is not possible for getting more than 190 there. So you just make a note of these 2 key points. Triangle cannot have more than one right angle. At the same time, you cannot more than one obtuse angle also. Okay, so all these are just to take home points when you are learning triangles, angles. Yeah, so I hope you understand all these concepts. I hope you understand how to solve the problems also as well. So if you like this video, if you found this video is useful, then share this video minimum 5 to 10 of your friends in your class students. So thank you so much for watching. As usual, before moving on, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon. Only after hitting the bell icon you will get the notifications directly whenever I am coming with the new videos. Thanks for watching, and you can check out the remaining videos also in our playlist called Concept Clarity. Bye bye. Take care.